Before we start the video, I would like to announce that today's record is Abbey Road by the Beatles. Okay, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get fast at 3x3. Starting off, practice a lot. You're going to have to do a lot of practice, like every day, hours a day, if you want to get really good at it. I'm decent, I'm not the best. I average around like 18 to 30 seconds, but if you want to get fast, you have to practice a lot. Like maybe skip a day or two, but then you have to practice extra the next day. So you just have to practice, and that's also, like, that's how I've learned a lot of these algorithms, and just even how to solve the cube quickly. Like this, you can't do this on day one with no practice. You have to days of practice, rewatching the tutorial videos, and just practice every day on this. Trust me, it'll work out in the end, and you'll get much faster. Next up is when I really recommend doing this, is what I do. Practice on worse cubes than your main. Practice on your main a lot still, but also practice on cubes worse than it. Right now, my main is again 356M, and I'll tend to be practicing on like the Maylong, the Cheese LW, Monster Go Traditional, or any cube that just isn't as good as the GAN 356M. Because think of professional track runners. A lot of them have weights on their heels, since it uses more strength and more power to just pull their legs up so they can run. And then by the time they run without the weights on, they do exactly what they do with the weights without thinking, and they're just much faster and better. So these are like your weights. Since this, you can just like easily turn, no problems at all. But on these ones, it's like more limited and it's more prone to catching. So these train you to turn more accurately, so that, and you just do it a lot, and then you get used to it on here, that you just don't even think and do it on here, and you're much better. And I can't stress this enough. If you made a magnetic cube, which, I mean, let's just be real, everyone makes magnetic cubes now. Using a non-magnetic cube, it will help you a lot more than using just a cheaper magnetic cube. Unless if that cheaper magnetic cube is just so bad. But I recommend, if you use a magnetic cube, use non-magnetic cubes for practice, and make sure they're always cheaper and worse. Next is practice other puzzles, or other cubes. Like, yeah, you can get fast at 3x3 pretty quick by just practicing 3x3, but practicing other puzzles is really good. Since I recently just learned how to solve the gear cube, and ever since then, I've been solving it a lot, and it's actually, there's a big difference on how I do 3x3 now after learning this. And 2x2 can also help a lot with 3x3. 3x3 can help with 2x2 a lot, and 2x2 can help with 3x3 a lot. Win-win. And pyramids too. Just anything other than 3x3, practice it a lot, and there's a chance you'll get better at 3x3. Since they make you think in a different way, then you wouldn't, and then usually they can sometimes transfer over to 3x3. Practicing other cubes, especially if they're bigger than it, since, like, you know, most people, they start on 4x4 okay, then they learn how to solve a 5x5, they do a lot of 5x5, and then they're just better at 4x4. Like, there's that, for example. So if you use a 4x4, in theory, it would make you better at 3x3. Yeah, just like turning big cubes, especially, since you're just gonna be using your muscles a lot more, since you do more like that instead of just like normal day, whatever, normal size. It's like, oh wow, this is huge. And then your hands are just so stretched, and it's like this, and it's just like super flawless. You just barely notice anything. So yeah, use other cubes other than 3x3. Okay, so I just realized that this video had barely any humor in this video, and I kind of want to be known for having a lot of humor in my videos. So I have this super completely original skit for you, featuring my trusty friend RoboCube. Beep boop bop 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 beep boop. RoboCube. Da 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 da. RoboCube. You are the non-cuber, okay? Beep bop. Boop beep boop 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 bop bop. Okay. So I just got this in the mail a week ago, and oh, no. Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, it's RoboCube, you come over here. Okay, so I just got this in the mail. It's pretty cool. Wow, is that a 10? Okay, hold on, take 3. So I just got this in the mail like 2 days ago, and it's like, wow, is that a 15 by 15? Nailed it. Now, by now I usually test out the series, things I said. There's only one we can really test out right now, and that's using a worse cube will make you better. So we're gonna do a mini experiment here. So it's solving time. Okay, so let's do a normal solve here. Did I seriously do the most basic scramble that I do every time? I swear, I don't know what it is. I always end up getting that scramble no matter what. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to look over the camera for this. And this is not good. Oh, it was right there. What am I doing? Wait, no, it's supposed to... Okay, that was horrible. $29. There we go. I'm not gonna redo that. I'm not redoing that at all. Okay. I already have a worse cube, the Monster Go Traditional. Okay. Wait, what? No. Oh, no. Wait, oh, yes. Wait, no. Wait, yeah, no, I should probably stop talking. Oh, let's see. 33 seconds. Not too bad. Kind of bad. Not too good, but not too bad. Okay. And then just do a couple more. I've not been looking through the camera at all during these solves, so I don't know what you've been seeing. If it's this, I'm sorry that you can't see what I'm doing. Besides, I mean, I'm not even really using a professional tripod. All I'm using is this as a phone holder. That's my phone holder. Or camera holder, or whatever. Anyway, time for the solve on my main. After that, and see if I do better. Oh wait, I can do that. Oh wow, this is already going much better. Not sub 20, but 22. Much better than before. I know, it's true. If you use a worse cube, you get better at your main cube. I'm Final Cuber, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, it finally ended. It finally did it on time, finally. And after so long of it being so annoying with doing this stuff, it finally did.